Okay, that should be live. Let me get this shared. I was running a little late today. I got Rogue with me here. While Nicole gets home, I'm going to be watching her. She's going to join us for the warm-up. Probably the more entertaining thing. And if I could have a puppy cam, I would totally have a puppy cam. Let me get this posted. Let me see how long she's gonna be in here. Okay. Hell, she might be in here for an hour. You good girl? Yeah. Yeah. She's a good girl. Should probably take a picture of her to post on Instagram with the link to the video. I do have suspicion a couple people are actually having like bell notifications. We get some early risers to stream sometimes. Okay. Let me do all the influencer things. Rogue, come here. Sit. Lie down. Lie down. Wait. Rogue, that's a really pitiful picture. You are watching, go to the Instagram stories and see that photo. Oh! That is cute. It's so sad though. You look so sad. You look so sad. This is what we would rather have, is happy girl. Yeah. Give me a second. You're gonna jump all over me. There we go. Okay. I think that's posted everywhere it normally is. Let me just pull this up on my TV for playback. Come here. Good girl. You know, I do have some toys for you. I do keep toys for her in here. We have puppy toys still down here. We do have this, one of your favorite bones. You have that. You've been liking soft bones more lately. Not soft bones, stuffed animals. Plush toys. These are called Benabones. You like these a lot. The material's technically edible, safe to eat for dogs. We don't want her to eat them, but it's not like a detrimental thing if she does eat it. Okay, that's up. All right. I'm gonna restart the timer. for warm up. There we go. That's a little bit more accurate to what's actually happening. Is everything new and scary? No, not scary. Just new, Daddy. Yeah. That's okay. It can be new. New stuff is cool. You love new stuff. You learn new stuff all the time. Here, I gotta hold one hand. There you go. Good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, first I got downward dog, Rogue. Gotta do those dogs. Whoa, that was really loud. I know, you don't really want to be in here. I have a feeling you'll want to hang out when I'm doing these, though. This seems up your alley. Oh, you're gonna punch me in the face, aren't you? Oh. Let me do another. I gotta do one more. On each side. Oh, I need to do this foot forward. And then up. Oh. Thank you. Okay. You boot the heck out of my nose, girl. Here, let's fix the That's better. And then we do it again. I need to make sure I do that drink spotter with you. Hey. Yeah, she's ready. She's hanging out. Hmm? Oh, maybe it froze. I can still hear me. Is it still counting down? Oh, it's weird the bit. So maybe you can still hear me. Let me. Oh, I think it's better. Why'd that fix it? Mommy took my mat, Rogie. I'm gonna make room for Dad. Oh, I pulled you too soon. You're putting on your special coat. Ceramic coat. Hey, come here. Yeah, good job. Oh, you want? That's cool. Whoa. Yeah. That's so cool. That coat make you fat? Huh? Did you lose your toy? You didn't bring your toy. You gotta bring it. She's slippery. I don't like slippery. I like squishy. I like rubber. Not a good it's a good busy toy, not a good play toy. No, I just see you. Rogie. No, no toy. Come here. Out. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You guys gonna go have fun? I know. Can you see yourself, Rogie? She loves watching the TV. Look what I got from Brimmy. I've never seen anybody do a 5/8 inch leg roller. But this will come off and this will go on. So that's what goes on there. We didn't have one.
Oh. Of course.
Sleeping in the home gym, Rosie? She's like, yeah.
Love you.
Love you. Love you. Rogie. Okay, thanks, baby. Have fun. Okay. Well, now, if nobody, now it's clickbait to come hang out. Lizard lunge and hammy rocks. I gotta rewatch the video. Andrew, these are good. Just a bit complicated. Nope, that's it. Nope, that's the wrong thing too. Nope, wrong day. Do a whole different day for these. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, why was that so bad? That was not great. Ooh, it popped. Oh, there we go. I hadn't felt it on this one yet. Okay. All right. Rolling pretzel. Oh. Oh. I don't know what the expectation. I feel like I'm profoundly lacking flexibility in this. I'm curious what someone who is good at it could do. Okay, and then I think this is, yeah, the band for this. Mostly it seemed like just what I'm used to, which is a deep squat for you. And I open up your legs. Take a break for a sec. Actually, that's good on those. I'll do another set in a second. Okay. Lizard lunge to hammy rocks. They felt much more fluid. Ooh, let me kick. Lizard lunge crossover. I got that timer. I should be using that for these. I'll go grab that in a second. Won't really do much good for me after this, but or as much good. Oh. All right. Done on that. Going to main lift for SSB. I believe it's SSB and kettlebell swings. I'll be right back. You'll still be on a hot mic. I'm curious if you keep hearing me, even when I'm upstairs. I would assume so. Oh, here's the timer. So I looked up the manual on this, and there's an app. I couldn't really get the app to work. There might be a reason I got this like 75% off on eBay. Sometimes things just don't work very well. Okay. We got SSB. Oh, he prescribed weight this time. Interesting. I'll take a prescription. Zero rest time indicated. It's not. He wants me to leave it in the rack when I'm done. But he never says why. Let's see why he thinks that. There'll be a text. Okay. We'll maybe hear back. But we'll get the SSB set up. Alrighty. Let me get the trap bar out of the way. Whew. This is a moment where I wish I had the Darko barbell anchor. Well, I say that, but I'll be honest. I don't know how I'd get it down. I'd like, maybe I could do this. Oh goodness. Maybe I couldn't. I was thinking I'd pick it up like a chair, which would be off-centered, but not that big a deal, I guess. It's not. They really need Tanner and Tommy to teach them a thing or two about magnets. I'd love just a clock on there. It is a function. I went too fancy with because it has time, just the wrong time. Here. Okay. It's not crazy high rep scheme. It is much higher today. Definitely counting over 10. Putting our math skills to the test. Fingers and toes will cover it though. We don't need more than fingers and toes. Okay. The leave-in rack was unnecessary. $225. $225 on here is a weird weight. The bar is 68 pounds. So 225. It'll only be 248. So I need 20, 10, 11.5 pounds extra per side. No, 11.5 pounds less. I did the math on that. Not the way I want to do it. I want to go up, not down. 155, 158. 158. I want 50, 70, 70 more pounds. You know what, a 35. I'm not gonna micro math that. We'll say it's 65 pounds. So 20 pounds heavy, 10 pounds less each side of 35. There's gonna be a 25, a 5, a 2.5, and a change plate. Let's do a 35. I will do like a couple warm-ups on this. 12 is quite a bit just to jump right into. That's good. Okay, and then kettlebell swings will be supersetted. Okay. I need to tell Brimmy thank you for the rollers. Photo, send him. Oop. Man, that's a balancing act. There we go, quickly. All right, let's do 12. Man, 12 is a lot. Get the heart going. Okay. We're going to 250, which will essentially just change out for a 45. I'm gonna leave that brimmy roller up for about as long as I can for the fun of it, but I'm sure I'm gonna walk right into it. Going back and forth here. Oh, I forgot I need to do my kettlebells. It's actually a much more manageable workout when I looked at that scheme. Hey, Brimmy. Roller installed. It's solid. It's really nice. This is actually a really nice pad. Did you say you sourced it off of another piece of equipment, or did you find it like individually? Like when I asked you about it, I was fairly certain I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I need to put the other pad on it, but I might like it as it is. I don't know, I just leave this. I don't know where I just want to leave it. kind of nice. Less vibration. Okay. Yeah, they're really good. I'm impressed. It's a cool product. I like that you use those 5/8 to 1-inch adapters on it. These aren't cheap. These are really nice. Or at least the ones I know of on Amazon or wherever. So I appreciate it, man. When I have that program, this will definitely be a better way to do them. I've told Andrew multiple times I much prefer Bulgarians over other squat variations he gives me. Squat accessory variations. Okay, what are we up to? We're at 250 for 10. All right. Oh, it's reasonable. Not too bad. And then it's 275 for 8 after that. So a 10 and a 2.5. After work, we both split up to get groceries for the weekend. We were not a hoard buying, but just we were out, and we know if we bought when we normally do on the weekend, there probably was going to be very little. So she went to Kroger, I went to Costco. And about the main thing I get from Costco is the 90-10 ground beef that is in the 10-pound tube. And none of that today, which that sucks. I also need protein shakes, so I got the Premier coffee and chocolate. Got a box of each. I was almost out of those, so. Not a $500 Costco trip, as the joke goes. With my hot dog, it was under $100, so. That's a pretty good Costco trip. All right. Kettlebell swings and then more squats. Man, I don't feel like I have a lot on the list today. I'm already pretty winded. Okay. I love that 90-10. That stuff is great. What a deal too, like the price. I mean, it's at like, I don't know, 4 something a pound. That's nuts. For a while, ground turkey, because I'd normally buy Kroger brand 85-15, 3 pound at a pack ground turkey. And that was solid. You know, I wasn't pinching calories, so I was happy with it. But the beef is just, I mean, I bet now it's the same price. Like a few years ago, it probably would have been not a splurge, but definitely buying the beef. Not because it was the cheapest meat option, but it's pretty negligible which one's cheaper now. They do, so I think it's called Butterball or something like that at Costco ground turkey. It might be 93.7 and it's probably cheaper per pound. So if I'm comparing apples to apples, I'm probably still spending more on the beef, but it's nice to have some variety. Most of my meals throughout the year are rice and either that 90-10 beef or the 93.7 turkey. All right. For stream stuff, I was watching back some things just to get an idea of how quality's been and the new overlays, and I'm really happy with them. But one thing I'm not super in love with has been, there we go. Is the contrast, or the darkness rather, and there isn't like a darkness slider. There's a saturation slider. What's this do? Whoa. I can get real Instagrammy with that contrast. Bring back to normal with this. Well, I might like that. Let me play with that at 75. You play the hue as well. What's that do? Oh, just color shifting. So this is saturation on, no, it's contrast on 75. Let me give that a few seconds so I can just see it. I just know when I'm back here, my head gets blown out by the overhead lights. That might be a hair better. Yeah, I'll play with that for a minute. I might like that a lot more. Pull you back on me. There we go. Yeah, that might make me a lot darker in the front, but I think that's what I need it to be. All right, this for 8. Feet are just weird. A little wider. Yeah. There we go. Whew. What we got? I don't think it's deadlifts next. There might be some kind of curls, like leg curls, and then deadlifts. Yeah. Clang and bang, Brandon. Oh, man. Swings. Ah, my low back. Ah. Whew. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to put the brimming roller. I think it has to go high up. I don't know. I don't really want to have to climb to get to it, but anything high up about takes that. I can do this, maybe. One down. That's fine for me. It's not in my way. It'd be in your all's way. Not in mine, though. That was a funny thing when Tanner was here. and Tommy. I mean, they're both tall guys, but they would hit a lot of the things that I put up here. Oh, I gotta twist this so the B is right. Get the branding right here. There we go. I don't think you can see that. Oh, you about can. That's pretty visible to you all, the Burmy B. You've changed the B though. It's much more geometric now. That was more scriptic before. Oh, it is deadlift next. I even have it on the thing. I use my own tools. Sweet, there we go. I know it is sick. I gotta find out where this goes, but nope. Now I'll get around to that. The box squat kind of holds the weird stuff that doesn't have a home. The to-do list. I was talking to a patient today about fitness stuff, just kind of like a small talk thing after the session. And the way I describe to anybody about the home gym, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a home gym. Like they'll be like, where do you work out? I'm like, oh, I have a home gym. And they're always like, oh, that's cool. And depending on how social I'm feeling, or if I'm just having a little fun, I might add in, yeah, and whatever you think it is, like when you imagine a home gym, this is not that. And they're always like, oh, okay. And most of them, that's where it ends. It's like, oh, okay. And they don't really ask anything after that because I don't think they really care that much. However, occasionally I get somebody who's like, oh, what do you mean? And to me, I'm like, well, that's an open invitation to chit chat. I'm like, well, it's probably got more equipment than most public gyms. And for non-patients, I'll show them a picture, my colleagues, work friends or whatnot, and they just go, whoa, okay. And that normally ends the conversation for most of them because they do not expect what this is, and you all can relate. Basically, most people watching this can relate to having a setup of a home gym that is far past what anyone would imagine when you say a home gym. I don't think they could fathom that this is what a home gym could be. I'm gonna sit for a second in my low back. Do I sit or do I lay down? I think I'm gonna lay down for a sec. Oh. But I'll occasionally get someone who wants to know more about it because they just, and for good reason, they don't understand why anybody would have a gym like this or to any of the degree that most people in the home gym community have. There's not really a good way to explain why you have this type of setup. I don't know, to say, oh, I compete in a strength sport, and a lot of that helps me with different competition events. Like, and then there's also a lot of stuff that I think is just cool or I like because it's fun to use or whatnot. Which, even if I'm being honest, that does not explain this extent either. There's really not a good way aside from just almost collection type level of explanation. Which is super nice when I get something that's a new functionality piece of the gym, like that Brimmy roller. Like, that's a functional piece that I had to DIY or just kind of finagle together prior to this. So I'm very happy to have something that's dedicated to it and will do it well. Do you all ever get that in your low back? It's just like, feels like it's just full of blood. And it's just like, the pump is so much that, I don't know, almost like just gravitates you to the ground. I don't know, Bromie, I just now looking in the chat, I think you can relate too. See your gym, you have a pretty significant gym setup as well. Maybe it's a little bit more explainable when you can say, oh, I made it. I think people tend to excuse that a little bit more. Maybe you help rationalize some of this to yourself. That, oh, I wanted it, so I made that. My rationalization tends to be, oh, I found it on Facebook. I didn't buy it new. That makes it reasonable. Okay, that helped my back a little bit. All right. 335, 8 sets of 2. Thank you to whoever hung out watching a grown man roll around on the floor for 5 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, it was hard. This issue comes and goes for me. I don't really know what it is. I must be like really using my lower back in movements when I'm not supposed to be. I'm probably not using like my glutes as much as I should. You know, I'd be much more okay with it if I could get the strength and back of Mark Rosenberg, but okay. Yeah, our review gamer is too close. Go take your performance enhancing drugs, Brandon. Brandon, if you did a piece of content on every, you know, here's a freebie for you, idea, with Brandon, if you're still in here. I can't think of a good alliteration for it, but generally the idea of being like barbell review X day, like barbell Monday, and do like a reel, like a 60-second less video on your review of a bar. I think you could do your whole year constantly doing a new bar that you have. Good on you. That's my area of work. Bran, I talk all day to people about people who can't quit their gummies. I wish that's all they had problems with. I'd love it. Make my life easy. Man, some of that stuff though, people are really messed up from. Rock your world kind of stuff. Okay. I know, they turn cannabis into something where I have to seriously work with them on. They look at me like I'm crazy when I'm like, yeah, we might need to talk about your cannabis use. What are you talking about? I'm like, well, you're using quite a bit. And sounds like you're getting in trouble at work, or it's not very safe for you to drive. Oh, I shouldn't use straps. I should just pull these. It's 2 reps. What am I doing? I saw an ad. It was like off of the dry January idea, like no alcohol during January. And it was like, yeah, I do dry January. Instead, what I do is I have, and it was like a vodka, no alcohol, but with cannabis infusion in it, or THC or whatever. You know, and I'm like, why? Man, I can get through the month without alcohol, but I will not do it sober. Not possible. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, that would be an interesting idea for us people with, I mean, all of us with equipment that does expand into where, I mean, what do you hear all the time on the Facebook group, which is a toxic place to begin with. However, the idea of how many times a week do you use that, or how many times a month do you use that piece, and like keeping a counter, like a year in review of that. That's a little bit excessive. I don't think I keep track of it that well, but it would be interesting to do a week-on-week basis, and that would be manageable. Like, I use this bar 4 times, and just close approximations. But I do like that idea, Remy. How about you do it, Remy? Okay. Oh. Do you want Jesus. Okay. Shoot. Oh, it's not what I want. Damn. It's not intuitive. Man, it makes you feel dumb. I should only put it for 50. Who's the guy that does he's partnered with Little Debbie, and he does the videos where he wears the signs, and it'll be like belts, knee sleeves, wraps. It's like a big burly beard. That's what makes me think of his, like doing a parody or a ode to his style of content like that, but with Reddit home gym, Discord, or Reddit home gym to Facebook home gym to the Discord home gym, because they all definitely have their stereotypical personality to them. The real good group. It's a basement barbell club. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I saw his videos forever before I really put together everything about that. I love that stuff. It's hilarious. You could really take the same concept and do barbells with it too. Like get into the niche of it, because he does real broad categories. You could be like the Texas deadlift bar and the Kabuki deadlift bar, and then what's the one that's shaped like a rocket engine? That one. He works with Sornex. That's cool. That's a piece in the gym I don't have. I don't have anything from Sornex. I do like just having pieces from everywhere. Here, I'll chit-chat up here. So I talked to Nicole and said this weekend we have to put together a bunch of Am I Sleeping in the Home Gym tonight? So yeah, he does write the December programming. Oh, that's the connection through. That makes more sense now, actually. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do some Am I Sleeping in the Home Gym videos. I don't know how many we're gonna get done. I'm gonna try to get her to do 5. The other thing I want to do this weekend is here, I'm gonna do this set, then I'll explain it. I don't know if you've seen TikToks of this, where this guy, this dog, they do what are called tinned fish reviews, where they eat a can of tinned fish. Well, he eats a can of tinned fish. Anyway, I find it hilarious. I don't really mind tinned fish like sardines and whatnot. So for Christmas, she got me a bunch of like fancy, I won't call them high end, but fancy tinned fish. And so we're gonna film some of me doing some tinned fish reviews. Yeah, so I think I have the format memorized in my head. If I ever guess what it is, who makes it, then we do B-roll of her using it the way it's intended to be used. Oh, where are my pulls? Oh, maybe I don't do how much it costs new. I put on the screen how much it costs new. Maybe I don't. You might be having a good idea there. You know, I haven't actually lost one yet. The only one that I've lost was a joke one. So I had more intent to do it more regularly, and I was really picking ones to kind of build up for a while. You know, if you watch any internet content, like the allure of the thing is so much more interesting. So try to pick pretty good ones. I don't know what I'd want to pick next. What should I have? You got top four things. Like if I could shoot 4 videos this weekend, anything in your all's mind that would be fun for Sleep in the Home Gym? You do the horse stall mat gripper. You know, we haven't done the rep-ins, and I bought those new, and they were really expensive. That'd be a fun one. Problem is, she knows a bit about too many things. She's gotten significantly more involved than when I started the series. She picks up probably a quarter of the stuff and pays for it. Okay. Whew. I won't do it on this. I'm not super impressed. Timebird Sonic, usability, I mean, it looks really cool. Even shows up on camera. This thing is just kind of hard to use. The interface sucks. I'm also just, I don't know. I'd like to say I'm not a dumb guy, but man, the UI is not great. Okay, we're on the line. Oh, flying leg curls. There we go. What kind of snow projections are you all getting for this weekend? We're getting the widest estimations for snow. Is magnetic Burmy? Oh, it's not magnetic. Or is it just very light magnetic? I don't know. What's it called when a metal's not magnetic? Non-ferrous? Is that the word? The non-ferrous metal. I know stainless, depending on the type, like the makeup of the metal, can be significantly less magnetic. $12 to $20. There won't be, Rhode Island won't be left. 20 inches of snow. Your state will sink into the ocean. 20 inches of snow. At one point I heard for us 1 to 5, and then I heard up to 8, but I don't think they took away the 1 from that of the 1 to 8 projection, which when I hear that, I'm like, well, we might get nothing. Nicole's a school teacher, and so she still gets snow days, which is, she gets real excited for. I'm very jealous about. But I don't get anything like that. So I don't want it to be snowing. That makes me feel like an old man, because I don't want it to, because I got to drive in it. And with how bad driving is in Columbus, like the drivers and accidents and things like that, I'm like guaranteed on my way to work to have to deal with an accident or two jamming up traffic. So I'm finally old enough to be the thing that I didn't like as a kid, of really not liking a snow day. I don't know if it's no one cares. I just don't think anybody is surprised. I'm frustrated that it's not very accurate. I just don't have, they've just let me down so many times. I've learned helplessness. I don't even fight their right or wrong. I just accept it. It's just gonna be that bad of a prediction. So pain with dialed motion. On the back post with the trolley, well, I guess the weight horn, I gotta take off like 3 different attachments just to use this one. I don't think I need to take off the bottom one. So I was able to make a deal with the guy for the Rogue Manta Ray. Yeah. I was able to get a deal on the Rogue Manta Ray, so I'm gonna go pick that up tomorrow, hopefully. So that'll be cool. I don't know what I want to do about the rep bench. Ideally, selling that would pay off half of the Manta Ray, but I don't know. I really like the rep bench though. Do I have 3 benches? How many benches do you all have? I have 1 flat bench and 1 adjustable bench. Um, 20 do 25 pounds. I think the rest of the work today really isn't heavy work. It's like all accessories. Super simple. Yeah. That's kind of nice. The latter half of the week tends to be a little bit easier, which I do appreciate. My back's been just a bit beat up from the lifting lately. Whew. See you, Brandon. Thanks for joining. Hang knee raises, 3 sets of 8. Alexa, turn on Ghost. Sending the Ghost sign to Matt. He's also we got a lot of people who are Ghost fanatics. Find Matt to be a close enjoyer of Ghost. Alexa, turn off Ghost. Um, 25 again? Yeah, 25 again. Oh. 18. Whew. Okay. 25 again. And then we'll do 35 on the last one. 15. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm just being lazy. Ooh. Oh. All right, let's wrap this up. 12. Woo. Done with those. I love those. Those are one of my favorite things to do. So much more than any other hamstring movement. Seated row, cable curls.
What we think, we become. Don't.
Oh, I hate doing that.
Up.
Such a pain.
Don't wake.
It's not that bad, but man, it sucks.
We become.
Just don't like doing it.
Don't wake up. Don't wake up. What we think, we become. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. What we think, we become. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. What we think, we become. Don't wake up. Don't wake up.
100 pounds, 100 for 15. When it's this heavy, you gotta move it on to the stall mats. Keep traction. When it's on the wood, it slides. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's the second thing I have to do that supersetted. What's it superset with? Cable curls, okay. I assume it's doubles. Normally it says singles when it's singles. I have something for doubles now. Oh, shoot. Ah. Twelve. I think 12. Yeah, 12. Woo. One more set of each of those, and then we're on to like the closeout stuff. Okay. I just need a second. Am I able to connect? Where did I put it? Oh, it plugged in. Let's see, can I connect this? How do you connect Timebird Sonic to app? That's not how to have activate Bluetooth on your mobile device. Oh, of course. The plus and minus buttons hold simultaneously. All right. We need to turn it on first. Okay. We need to update the firmware? Oh, that was... Smart. Interesting. More reasons this thing, I'm not gonna say it sucks, it's just not good. Okay. Let me try this. Wants me to plug it in to do a firmware update. Let's see. And maybe this is the issue the previous owner ran into and why they gave up on it. This is retro. What a odd way to do this. Okay. Weird. Oh, I gotta turn it on. I'll try one more time. I did it. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe that worked. I should do it like 5 times. What a exciting moment. It just did it. Huh. It's such a waste of time for you all if anybody's watching. Oh my gosh, that was exciting. How do I know when it's done? It says 100%. Is it updated? Now what? Couldn't figure it out. Nope, can't do that either. Okay. Give up on that for now. Oh, hey Carp. You got to join during me goofing off in between sets doing tech things. Oh, 12 of these. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Is that a theory that's floating around? I haven't heard that. To my knowledge, no. I'd love if Brandon came. He doesn't have to do strongman. He can do whatever he wants. He just shows up. I think if he showed up, he'd want to compete. That's a pretty tough trip for him to make. I'm surprised out of 3, he hasn't done 1, so I could see him making time to do one. That'd be really cool. I'd love to hang out with Brandon at the Lift Hard. I'm sure he's familiar with flying with equipment. He did have a log at one point. I still don't really know what gave him that itch, but he used to have a log. Live to log another day. Live, laugh, log. Log don't lie. Log don't lie. That is Basement Brandon's strongman persona. Live, laugh, log. You know, I gotta jump on doing some shirts for these. All right, we're almost done. Single leg group glute bridges and calf raisers. We're gonna do off the bag, single leg calf raisers, so I don't have to add any weight. I'm not really in the mood to actually do it up here. Get a good stretch still. Not having to do a whole lot of. Oh, is it better to do here or is it better to do here? Yeah, I can do them here. This isn't a tip. Can't. It's kind of part of its whole thing, is it shouldn't tip. There we go. Lift, laugh, log. We're getting pretty far from the original. I think in the right direction though. We're getting closer to lift hard, live easy. You know, his bar don't lie. You can just take anything and really plug it in there. I'm next to my blobs. Blob don't lie. kind of short words fit well. You know, even on the lift laugh log, you could even here. I'm not a big proponent of AI, but I bet if I go into ChatGPT, in the style of homie, live, laugh, love decorations, remake an image of that, but instead have the text say lift laugh log. All right, let's see what we get with that. In the style of homie, live, laugh, love decorations, make an image of that, but instead have the text say lift, laugh, log, put in several strongman lifting references. Let's see what we get there. Ah, here we go. Check the Discord for that cart. I'm about to put that in there. Okay, leg lifts. Or oh, I didn't move the indicator down. Oh, we're done. Yes. Sweet. Ah, not bad at all. All right. What'd the workout say? What do I wrap up? 7 blocks, 147 minutes, 2 out of 10 intensity. Or sorry, 22,480 pounds moved, so pretty light today. 14 exercises, 41 sets, 321 reps. Excuse me. 7 blocks. I rated this a 4.6 out of 5 on far my readiness. I worked out for 147 minutes, probably half an hour. That was goofing off, like really goofing off, not just like rest goof offs. But pretty quick today. Intensity, 2 out of 10. Really wasn't too hard today, which is good. I needed an active but chill day. Yeah, that'll be all for today. Tomorrow will not be a workout today. I'm gonna go pick up a Rogue Manta Ray. Excited about that. That's been on the wish list. But I'll sign off there.